Inter Miami. They lost 1-0 to FC Cincinnati over the weekend, who are, by the way, first in the Eastern Conference. Josef Martinez did not score in this game. Obviously, Inter Miami didn't score. That's now 5 straight games without a goal for Josef Martinez, something that has never happened to him before in Major League Soccer. Herc, are you preaching calm or alarm for Inter Miami and Josef Martinez amid this scoring drought?
Oh, I think it's alarm time. Now, it may be that Inter Miami got Josef Martinez at a discounted rate. It may be that Atlanta is paying for a large portion of that salary, but he's still taking up a space on the field for you. And yes, he may be only 29 years of age, but he doesn't look like a spry 29, Seb. If you watch him play recently, he looks like he's laboring. He doesn't look fit. He doesn't look like the same Josef Martinez of the Atlanta days under Tata Martino. And I understand, maybe he won't be that Josef Martinez going forward. That Josef Martinez who completely took the league by storm. A goal-scoring ratio, capacity that we've not probably seen since Robbie Keane. That may not be the Josef Martinez we have going forward. This is a Josef Martinez who looks like, since his injury, I should say since 2017, a player who's missed extensive time in 3 different seasons, whether it was his hamstring or twice because of his knee. Once because of the ACL, and a second time to go back in there and clean it, to try to correct something. And now we're coming into this season, and he doesn't look like a shadow of himself. It's time for alarm. It really is.
I would say alarm here, Herc, not just for Josef Martinez, but for Inter Miami. I was watching this game with a very careful eye. I had Cincinnati's team total over 1.5. And if not for some very bad finishing for FC Cincinnati, they could have won this game 2-3, 4-0. Brandon Vasquez had an amazing sitter. And actually, Cincinnati's manager, Pat Noonan, came out after the game and said, this was our worst performance of the year. He blamed guys coming back from the international break, and yet they still beat Inter Miami. What I would say, Herc, was pretty comfortably, right? It was 1-0 in the second half. Inter Miami was the team that needed to score, and FC Cincinnati looked like they were much more likely to get a goal before Inter Miami. There's a lot of frustration you talk about with the LA Galaxy. It's starting to happen with Inter Miami. You watch body language around this team. Neville's getting upset on the sideline. I saw DeAndre Yedlin, a guy who's usually pretty cool-headed, getting frustrated in this game. I'm worried about Inter Miami. They won their first 2. They've lost 4 straight since. And whenever we talk about Lionel Messi, Herc, we always say, oh, they need him for off the field. MLS needs him for their Apple package, whatever. Inter Miami needs something now for this season, or it could go off the rails. They're 10th in the Eastern Conference. I know it's very, very early. If the season ended today, they'd be out of the playoffs. And that's with 9 teams out of each conference making it. So time for Inter Miami. You know, we talk about this team a lot, but the results, the product, still leaving a lot to be desired.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.